Coaches challenged him to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
First down throw, Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Dolphins will start with it in the fourth after an interception to end the quarter.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Looking to throw. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And a defender's on it. This is a touchdown. The Chiefs will extend their lead as time expires in the half. As soon as that football hit the ground, Brock, we were just waiting to see, would it be 2, would it be 6? Who's going to get on it? It all came down to who jumped on it first.
Yeah, and in that mad race to the football, Kate, it was 6 points that won out. They were alert. As soon as they hit it and forced that ball out, quick to get on it before anybody on offense could try to salvage things and limit that significant damage.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Sanders all set to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
Play action, Mahomes. To left sideline, complete. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Pass complete to his back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. That's caught for the 1st. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Tua off the play fake. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Going play action, Tagovailoa. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs put together a wonderful return. Gets them back inside the 40 following the interception. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback.
He's got his man complete. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And this kick was just mishit. It is wide left and no good. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Mostert. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Offense up to the line fast.
20, TX.
They're going play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion. 21G. 21G. Out.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
They're right here. Hey. Solo left Zion. Out.
Here we go on 4th down. Tagovailoa. On target to Waddle. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Hey, get set. Hey, number one. Hey. Ready.
First down, here's Tua. That's complete to Wilson. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. The Dolphins have it to begin the 4th. And this game, it has been a... They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready.
Staying between the tackles with Mostert. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Tagovailoa off the play fake. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Chiefs have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Now give left side. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Another carry for him. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1.
Yellow.
Off the play fake. It's Mahomes. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Get set. Watch it, Oscar.
Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Quick slant taken in by Waddle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. 1st down from the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
2nd and 3 now.
44. Ready.
A give left side to Mostert. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. The Dolphins making the scoreboard look a touch better. Raheem Mostert, the touchdown. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
32 stinger. Step. Set.
On play action, here's Tagovailoa. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the Chiefs are able to make that recovery. That should lock up this win. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. He throws a bullet to the center. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Jordan Poyer has it. And the Dolphins are finally tackled after a big return. They're going to have the football beyond their own 30 following the turnover. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
Whoa. He's right, no. Hey. Out.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Ready. 20, TX. Solo left Zion. Hit.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. The Chiefs get to him, and he's dropped. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
21G. Hey. Out.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. So that brings up 4th and long.
Solo left Zion. Go ahead. Let's go. Out.
They go play action here. Trying to push it deep downfield. And there's our last-in image of this game. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Chiefs make one of their best plays at the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So score this a win for the Chiefs. They did their part, Brock, defending the home field, using that advantage to secure the victory. We know home field advantage is a real thing. The crowd, they did their part too, adding to just an awesome atmosphere, helping energize those players at big moments of today's ball game.
Yeah, it is super fun to win on the road. I'm not going to lie, to quiet the crowd. But you know what's even better? When you get to celebrate with your family, your friends, your hometown people, your community, and you know, more importantly, they played a role as that extra voice in that building, man. It is a rewarding feeling.
We're just a stone's throw from the Delaware River. We've got some water to contend with ourselves. A steady rain falling at Lincoln Financial Field. Set to go now on a wet and rainy night. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Hurts throwing right away. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. How about the defense there trying to set the tone on the very first play of the game?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a glow here tonight because they brought the heat right out of the gate. What a good job establishing a tone for this one.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15.
Apparently this defense has come to play. A sack and a run stuff behind the line on the first 2 plays.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Great, set. Hey, 73. 63.
Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
.38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Here's Hurts to throw. They'll roll him out right. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Hurts connecting there with Brown for the Eagles first. But we know that he can get first downs with his arm and his legs, Charles. And there when he gets outside of the pocket, the defense has to account for both, and he's able to complete it for the first.
And he's very comfortable outside of the pocket. Some quarterbacks, that's not their thing. For him, that seems to be the #1 asset to his game. Gets out into the open field. Things seem to break down the secondary a little bit, and he picks out the right target.
That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Play action. Here's Hurts. Quick slant here to Smith. And the Eagles are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early first and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal.
Ready, set. Delta.
Barkley is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down. So stuffed from the 2. Now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Another try for Barkley. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's third and goal. This is third and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got.
Great, set. Crowd left Yanni.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Sliding out of the... And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 23. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Now Mahomes. He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
It's a nice zone breaker right there. Take the tight end, move him out to the slot, then have him run a corner route versus the zone coverage, which means he's going to be behind the shallow coverage and ahead of the deep coverage, put the ball right on him.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Mahomes going to throw. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far on this drive. This offense on the march.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
43, 43, 15.
Mahomes now to throw. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick-6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick-6.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Here's 3rd and 6. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down. Here's Mahomes to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
Well, that's a big defensive stop there, and it takes away a lot of momentum from the offense coming off that big completion the prior snap. Give big credit to the defense for bouncing back.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
Yellow. 43. 43.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey.
15. Yellow. 50. Yellow.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Xavier Worthy from 19 yards away. And the Chiefs get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. The man in motion is Brown. Hurts sets up to throw it. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. He found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Third down and 6. Throwing is Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on third down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Escaping the pressure right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Now here's Mahomes. That's caught right side by Worthy. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy with his second touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs have come back to make it a 2-point game. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. They're going to try and run. And he will dive into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is successful. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 2 yards to go, second down.
Alpha, alpha, alpha.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. Oh, nice move. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 64 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. A gain of 3, second down. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. First carry for Kenneth Gainwell. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Can we just take that run and turn it into kind of a clip and save? Because that tells you everything you need to know about this drive. They've been moving the ball awfully well.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Up the middle with Barkley. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
I used to joke with my teammates who carried the ball a lot. When we got in these situations and they were carrying us home, I used to tell them, boy, you guys just look like Paul Bunyan, just growing stronger, bigger, tougher. And all night long, he's carried this team.
He has indeed. Everything magnified right now. A huge third down conversion. They go play action with Hurts. He'll buy some time right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Second down and goal. Hurts toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offense coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
All right, field goal gets you the lead here. I mean, but I might want to just go ahead and go for something big.
Oh, come on, you got to kick it.
I mean, you got to be glad I'm not the head coach here, right? The whole team would want to revolt at this point.
And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go. They get this out quickly to the left side. A great open field tackle that's going to stop him shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Attack, attack! Attack, attack! 15, 15. Hey, 43. Hey, 15, 15, 15. Relax. Hey, Riblet, Riblet. Right side.
To throw, it's Mahomes. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for 3rd down.
In motion left comes Brown.
Right side.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
And he will have a Chiefs 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Hey, Riblet. Attack, attack. Right side.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Mahomes.
And his throw is incomplete. 2-minute drills, they're tough enough, pressure-packed enough. And these elements makes it significantly tougher.
And you don't have the margin where you can say, okay, I can allow for certain things and maybe change up a little bit. Because it's a 2-minute situation, you've got to try and make the same plays you would make if the elements didn't exist.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Mahomes.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 34-yard line.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
All 3 timeouts remain. How much that'll matter remains to be seen. It's 1st and 10. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively. It's 2nd down.
This pass rush, they've been excellent all game long, and another example of it right there in the closing moment.
Not only with the pass rush, but how well they're coached, because if you don't quite get there, get to the quarterback, get your hands up into the passing lane and knock it away as we just saw there.
Hey, 43, 15.
Here's Mahomes.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Mahomes.
This will be caught by Brown. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Now 1st and goal.
Yellow. Hey, 37.
Mahomes will throw.
Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. And now time for one final play that has to be obviously in the end zone.
Can't wait to see what they call, but you want to get it to your best player. Sometimes you have to do it by formation. Move everyone to one side, and maybe he gets a one-on-one isolated on the backside.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his home. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Got to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
Easy. Yellow. Hey, 57 color. 43. 15.
One final try for Mahomes. And it's caught. It's a touchdown with zeros on the clock. And an extra point will send us to OT.
Brandon, we've seen this many times before. They've got the momentum. They just scored. Go for two and end this thing now.
And now they're going to go for two and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Well, this one was certainly one to remember. At the end, they get the touchdown. Thinking they're going to go for the PAT to tie it. They went for the win. Charles had guts to call it, but it didn't come to fruition.
And I know the actual call happened right here at this game, but it really happened during the week where the head coach told himself, in a situation like this, we're going for the win. They didn't get it, but he had conviction in what he was doing.
So you think those moments often premeditated?
I think they have to be, because if you rely on everything to come to you during the heat of battle, you often make more mistakes, and I think he
passport stamp, let's do the money dance. Back in, call your friend, now we in friends. International man, tats on my hand. Take a trip with a pilot, I tell you when we land. You know I'm down with the whales, I be by the sand. On sun, yeah, it's blowing in the wind. What you doing? We kung fu and I beat it up. They never heard me on the beat when it's speeded up. 100 racks on the plate, she gon' eat it up. Yeah, I'm all in, like all night. Throw the racks up, make it fall right. And if you take a shot, make sure you hold the ball right. 1-800, yeah, bad, my type. My type, yeah, it's my type. I love the way that she put it all on me. The best things don't come for free. 100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night. All night. You can tell when it's Tokyo, it's all heat. Don't ride in the back, jump in the front seat. By the end of the night, she gon' love me. She don't even know me, she wanna hug me. It's a vision, little baby, I'm moving cozy. Most solid in the game, he can't fold me. How you do it, it's so fluid, let's get to it. If you want something, gotta commit to it. This is something that jam to and sip to it. I can show you how to do it, take you right to it. Made of whales in it, got a twist to it. This ain't Big Shine, but I'm making good music. How you keep rhyming, man, I'm used to it. You should be too, I like it see-through. And if we dancing on the floor, I'ma need you. And if we dancing on the floor, I'ma need you. 100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night. All night. 100 racks, she be dancing. 100 racks, she should take chances. 100 racks, she's in this bed. 100 racks, she can get this all night. All night.
I came in nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs, nothing but them blacks. The A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success to promote it, to just do it.
Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't, LeBron. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating, little daddy, LeBron. Your mammy's a petty. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from. Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapists, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Noble, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Big dog from the Tether Road told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Blick at my VIP. Snack of my. One brick, one miss. Rich took his chick out. We talking start like ball high, pretty face guy like bruh. How do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm a miss. So my daddy like boy, don't blow my shit. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You're gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goaded. Me,
One of the best-smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Calvin Austin now from his own end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
That's quickly out to Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They put Pickens in motion. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That's complete. Left side to Pickens. Here comes 3rd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 25 yards, the pickup there. That's a Steeler first down. They're going to run out of the gun, and here's Harris. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Second down. It's Fields. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Joshua Williams.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down. But in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield. And there does come some danger when you throw back across. But in this case, it's a big completion.
A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
They run it over center with Harris. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
Here we go.
They put Pickens in motion. Play action now for Fields. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Here we go.
They motion the slot man left. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Steelers. Chris Boswell on for the point after. It's up and good. And the Steelers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Yellow. Color. Yellow. Hero 15.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. Still going. And he's going to take this one all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. First and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yard. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go, son.
Austin brought in motion. Fields now on second down. A good push from the defense. They get him down back at his own 10. The last two runs go nowhere and sets up third and very long. Throwing is Fields. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with first and goal.
Renamed in late 2020, there's a look at Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Snap coming at one, and it's Mahomes. And right off the bat, look at him lay out there and make the grab. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Pacheco gets it again on second down. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A handoff now for Pacheco. Trucks over him, and now running right through him. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Again, it's Pacheco. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Tackled there by Rayshon Jenkins. Well done from a safety to come up there at the line of scrimmage. Nice tackle, too.
Yeah, he actually played into his position, didn't he? He's a strong safety. That means being near the line of scrimmage, cleaning up the run game, almost an extra linebacker, and he relishes the opportunities to put a big hit on a runner.
They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Kareem Hunt taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Chiefs will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 right at the 30. Throwing now is Geno. Throw left side complete. That's Walker. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, you know, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Throwing again is Smith. Returning right back to Lockett. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's good for 28 yards.
Well, that's one way and a good way to get things going offensively. One play in, and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come as this game unfolds.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. This is Fant on the short completion. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Here we go. 13X. Tuesday.
They snap it to Smith. Pass taken in by its big tight end. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Here we go.
Here's Walker. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
Walker once more. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker taking it in from a yard out. And the Seahawks are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not...
He's got him in, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
43.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Catch is made by Hardman. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
43. Yellow.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. In motion goes the tight end.
Ripley.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Now Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Xavier Worthy from 17 yards out. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. No, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Smith.
As it complete to Jackson Smith and Jigba.
And he's going to be marked down short of the first down. Needed the 40, but he's a yard or two shy. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a fourth down.
Hey, here we go, hey. Middle.
Here we go on fourth. Smith. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
15. Yellow.
On first and 10, here's Pacheco.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
That ball caught. It's Rice.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Rashee Rice,
35 yards.
And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead now stands at 13. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. He's going to get this complete here to Lockett.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. A false start backs them up 5. 1st and 15. Back to throw, Smith. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now Geno. It's complete downfield, out left to his running back. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now it's Smith. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Here we go, here we go. Here we go.
Geno now to throw. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. Noah Fant as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead will shrink to 6.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball.
Hey, 43, 15.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? Well, that is certainly a deflator right there defensively. Their guys just came off of a touchdown drive. They're back in the game, and then bam, they give up a touchdown one play later. How about that?
And the momentum, which seemingly had shifted the other direction, thought we might be seeing a comeback. That momentum right back the other way.
Well, that is certainly not complimentary football that we saw right there. The defense is supposed to help their offense, not give up another touchdown.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter.
And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
And Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
Catch is made by Metcalf. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now Smith. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He completes this to Walker.
And he gets it down to the 32.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Hey, here we go. Hey, alert.
Again, Smith.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 14. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Smith throwing again.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Throwing is Smith.
And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown.
A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Seahawks' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead will shrink to 6. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Mahomes now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
That is caught.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And The Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. In motion, the tight end. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Leonard Williams able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Here's the Chiefs punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Geno. Throw out wide to Walker. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll pick up the 1st down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
This is Fant on the short completion. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. Smith.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10.
There we go, sit on. Check 59, cover. Hey, go flip her up. There we go, sit on.
Back to throw again. And he's got Smith and Jigba. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A gain there of 30 big ones. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Ready.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Look. 13X. Tuesday.
Smith. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Seahawks are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Here we go.
Walker. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Smith to throw.
And now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
Third down and goal coming up here. Smith's going to throw it.
And that is caught. Touchdown. And they're an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final minute. Now Myers for the extra point. And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. They'll come up first and 10 here. Mahomes.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Now Patrick going to change the play. Mahomes will throw.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held them to no gain.
Mahomes to throw it. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Mahomes.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Hey, 57, 57.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Yeah, quit. Yes, sir, yes, sir. I'm scared again, we can get wide.
I didn't realize the score now when I sent the invite. Wait.
Yeah.
My bad, I had my volume down. You heard me?
Yeah. Channing Derek got the fuck out of there. That's stupid.
Derek broke on that ass?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck with the king. Fuck with the king.
Trash ass defense. This dude own that team, bro. Own this team. He got out there for 87.
87. I said that. I said Derek had. I said run on Buffalo. For like he owned the Jaguars, but he have nice games on the Bills too.
Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
On the first carry, first play for the Bills, for the Ravens.
Just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it up. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action now for Fields. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
Ew.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Hey, can. West right fit.
To throw is Fields. And they're going to get him again. Remarkable. How about that to start the game? 2 sacks on the first 2 plays.
So offensive play caller, he's got to help out his offensive line right now. Some screens, some quick game, some run game. They've got to slow down this pass rush because so far here early, they have had no answers for it.
Here we go, son.
They put Pickens in motion. They'll throw now, 3rd and... Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Brian Cook. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. That is a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking opening drive touchdown. Instead, that 3rd down pick turns into 6, Greg.
Yeah, Mike, and every offense all week works on that opening drive. It's such a critical way to get their players and get their offense settled into this game. And as you said, disastrous start. Not only turning the ball over, but allowing the defense
You're trying to be tight and play with the Steelers.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Be tight and play with.
Don't jump. Ready?
Hey, Dale, did y'all have that regular kick meter on all man or the one you playing with now?
It was regular.
Now
Say shit.
For the Alabama product, Najee Harris.
This just shows
this
why
game
you
on.
can't count on just one guy to take him down.
Brian, go get my other slipper.
You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They'll give it to Harris again. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Here we go, son. Hey, Can.
Like the fucking ball, man. Damn.
On first down, right back
That's
to
stupid
Harris.
as shit.
And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
He'll get that complete. It's George Pickens. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple, right? I mean, everyone wants to complicate offensive football and make it super technical. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Well, they just now introducing the Baltimore offense. Derek got up out of there and got this party started.
Fields operating out of the pistol. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. You got a mini base tonight.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's to the
Yeah,
right
there. I don't
side.
think nobody was doing that for in Baltimore backfield last year.
And it'll be
You ain't got to
second
think
down.
about it.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive.
And they
Mike,
had
picking up
they had
fresh sets of
everybody in the
downs.
box on that little bubble
Typically,
screen now.
throwing the ball on
I
first
swear, bro,
down
all
is
they
a
missing
great
is
way to
another
do it.
damn
It's actually
wideout,
the
bro.
easiest
Devontae
down
Adams there,
football
bro, in this Super
to
Bowl.
operate in.
And I'm doing whatever to get him. Mark Andrews can go. Y'all can have all these
Try
niggas.
to get the first down here, or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Man.
Fields from the gun on third down. It is brought in the end zone. George Pickens. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Boswell on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Steelers will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's taken down on what should be the fun. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He'll find his man, Mecole Hardman. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing From the gun, here's Patrick. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes going for it all. And he will score.
Got a family house. To the right. Instead, I get locked up.
The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver
Eyes up front, Lamar.
secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
In range. In range.
11.
Austin brought in motion. Off the play action, here's Fields. Taken in by Connor Hayward. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
When you're running a crossing route versus man coverage, you understand that there's going to be nobody waiting for you on the far side of the field. So if
The
you
blocker,
create
Mark Andrews.
separation on your man defender and separate away, there's a lot of green grass, and that's where the quarterback went with the ball.
Niggas be getting so crunk when they tackle Derek. I'm going to stall head down.
He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3 with Justin Reed up from the safety spot to make the stop. They face 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Hey, can.
They go play action with Fields. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know
Take me in motion to it.
Here we go. Hey, can. All right.
Working out of the gun.
Hey, no way!
And that is incomplete.
Oh,
He was
man.
looking for George Pickens there. And it's
Damn.
gonna bring up 4th down.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in
Somebody, that
harm's
nigga
way
bringing
and
all
make
his
bad
cheese.
decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here,
That was
they gotta
bullshit right there,
regroup.
dude. I'm not
He's
gonna
gonna
lie. They
have
got to
to
be
make
the worst
better decisions here in the
interception
second
Mitch
half.
I've seen this year.
Alpha winning, not surprised.
Out, let's go. Sit high.
Fields to throw for it. Taking
Hell no, stupid ass.
A minute 57 to go.
On straight ground.
First half. We'll come back.
Flat save lives. Flat save lives.
No diddy. We got to spray these niggas out.
Man in motion is
Son,
Brown.
Slippy trip.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. And he will
Hell,
get down
tweak.
here as he wisely avoids the
Kind of doing the fun. That we got to get hip to the what's going on right
the
now.
scramble.
I'm trying to use that to spare that bullshit.
Bro, we gotta spread these niggas out. No Diddy.
That nigga double down. Crazy shit. Bro, double down on the fucker.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And a good job following his
All we gotta heard. Josh Allen this and the Bills this and the Bills defense and Lamar Jackson. Nigga trust, nigga. Oh, stupid ass shit. Trust.
I take it something good just happened.
Once again, it's Pacheco.
Trust it, Derek.
Pacheco. And more. And he'll get this all the way down to the Chiefs' 5-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity.
I'm sweating a little bit right now.
Goal. They go play action with Mahomes. That is caught by the tight end. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Broski got me. I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G. I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in it, she just made a big. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Roasting with my this say yeah. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I unleashed my soul, now they taking pictures of it.
Eyes on the prize, it's my last soda. 5:45, had the lights on us. Fries for the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She racing to me like an athlete. She two with the G's, then she know it. Yeah. It's eyes on the prize, I can't live life in disguise. Cause bro recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tied up. Ties on the industry advice. I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in the sky. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing, time after time. God bless this eternal shine, yeah. Eyes on the prize, it's my last soda. 5:45, had the lights on us. Fries for the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She racing to me like an athlete. She two with the G's, then she know it. Eyes on the prize just to see how far I go. Yeah. Shooting star, yeah. All over the globe. Hard work, all I ever know. So nobody could tell me I'm not wet my way and go. Yeah, I'm in my zone, yeah, through this microphone. The way they looking at me like they seen a UFO.
Make room on my plate. I just said my grace and then I ate. Got a particular taste. I just stuffed my pockets in my face. Okay, let's have a debate. We talking about. I promise I'm feeling the way. I took the bodies up out of my closet. I buried them deep and they still in the way. I know some got baptized. Guys, they can't put the drilling away. Had to part ways with the sad vibe. Bad guy, you might be a villain today. Ask God why I didn't get an answer. Why I lose my brother to. Why I lose my grandma to cancer? Why me, God, I need answers. Why a young straight out Atlanta? Why the judge and the cops trying to jam us? Why I keep getting all of these chances? Why me, God, I need answers. Speak your mind and you might get canceled. Pinky ring and it cost me a phantom. The witness, the evidence tampered. Dirty money, the safest to hamper. Yeah, my just star and I stamped her. P.E. Jordan 3, this a sampler. I don't wanna do it, but I gotta do it. Gotta. If it's me or you, he got five, lighter fluid. Gotta wait from the haters, say hallelujah. Be crazy, be the closest to you. It's okay, cause they know that I come to do it. Hold your V up for Virgil, exclusive Louis. I hit a Ewing, it's hitting and glistening the movies. If you smoke at the door, then I'm tending to it. Watch when I step here, come my belt. Angel on my shoulder, but the devil on the left. I got a meal, not a meal from a shelf. I do it alone, I own myself. Stay home for you, don't get playing dirty here below my belt. I'ma get the bad, do the show myself. I had to show myself. Make room on my plate. I just said my grace and then I ate. Got a particular taste. I just stuffed my pockets in my face. Okay, let's have a debate. We talking about. I promise I'm feeling the way. I took the bodies up out of my closet. I buried them deep and they still in the way. I fed up the crib with cars, halls with art and all. I'm still having space. That a particular taste. Bikini, I guess. But I'm some stuff in my face. She got a natural rap like a natural do like a she don't like. I was outside of the building, I'm on in the spot when it be there, you gotta have faith. I'm in a minute, I said ever since we lost bro, it ain't really much more I can take. But 10 when it's late, mama told me to pray, I do that cause you know I can play. You felt the fill up for real, we got rise in the back, but you know we ain't coming to play. You be up playing the States, I be up playing abroad with the mates. Make room on my plate, I just said my grace and then I ate. Got a particular taste, I just stuffed my pockets in my face. Okay, let's have a promise I'm feeling the way. I took the bodies up out of my closet, I buried them deep and they still in the way.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
Don't be afraid of the bounce. See when your things levels gotta change to get mouth. How can I walk in doubt? Never been a beg, never been a loud mouth. Pen can go for days. I'm obsessed with it, can't change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form staying in shape.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to
He should have been a flag for a late hit on the king.
show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
I'm gonna run it up, though you know you're fun.
What, Joe?
Back when I was coming up, didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they loving us no more. No, R&R's the bar is raised. If you know me, know I can bar for days. Nothing to prove, cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more.
Yeah, Nelson Aguilar want to make plays.
Look with that boy.
Pitch the fucking ball.
You wanna try to beat the force, I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look
Fuck with that boy, Clip.
Bro, Derrick get 3 touchdowns in the set by the halftime, man. God damn. Me, man. Here come that text from Ant, man. My fucking look, man. Lights out. My looking fans. That's something for these red niggas. Red niggas think these red niggas want to click up.
Can I be legit, Clip?
Oh, there, hell no, it's not. It ain't, hey, there what? And it ain't gonna be.
When I roll 20 deep, so it's drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like Eminem, you get plenty of groupie love. Look, homie, ain't nothing changed. Roll down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man. Running, man.
How is that nigga breaking?
Mistake before I play up. Been hit with a but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood, in the lady saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But holla in New York, the show, they tell you I'm local. And the plan is to put the rap game in the choke. I'm full of focus, man. My money on my mind, got a meal out the deal, and I'm still in the grind. Now shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. A girl from Wooded, they ready to find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. You can find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. My flow, my show brought me to go.
This nigga can call shit that's fucking just the most amazing defense ever. Like, what is that, bro?
Way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you be happy I made it. I'm that cat by the bar to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, right? Hit the bumpin' in the club, the sound. I'm with my eyes to chicks. If she smash, she gone. Hit the roof on fire, man. Just let it burn. If the talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned. I'ma take you for banks for me, cause go ahead, switch the style up.
Fucking shit is just fucking ridiculous.
Or we can go upside there with a come on, they know where we be. You can find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. If you need the feeling. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, you in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need if you need the feeling. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, you in the getting. Don't try to act like you don't know who we be, neither. We in the club all the time, it's a pop on. Shady aftermath.
Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, ayy, ayy.
Bill said the Bills cannot be legit. No 40. Tell me. Shit hit different, bro, when you run into a real team. Shit gets deep. Instead of calling this down. Shit calls.
Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Their spot like, ayy, 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 ayy. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I'm fully committed like, ayy. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like, ayy. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Baby, I'm loving it. I think I'm ready for kids. He said when to stop trying to in the face. That makes sense. I'm going up past LA Brent. I'm going off no fail, say switch. Yeah, me and my team go back like plastic cup boys on some tailgate. Okay, look, all eyes on me. I feel like I'm Truman. No, we finna win it, cause I'm about to lose it. I don't give a computers disputing. I go off the field, no hedgy, just shooting. I die for my team, I'm the coach, I'm recruiting. I'm spending my time and I'm saving the day.
Aguilar just saved the pitch.
Like a student, I'm feeling bilingual, cause I'm in Nigeria, rocking the Cubans. My life is a highlight reel that keep on looping. You can't just tell me you gotta prove it. Stealing, they first name is Lupin. I'm hitting harder than like Yukin. They sending shots, but somehow I just juke it. Hitting my desk, I'm B.I.G. You know I can't forget that I do it. Shooting my shot like, ayy. Hit the red dot like, ayy. Finger on the like, ayy, 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 ayy. Shooting my shot like,
Oh, just did. Got the first. Let's go. Tighten up my circle. Somebody in the camp and leaving info.
Yeah, thinking that it happened overnight. It didn't. In it for the long haul flight. Committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite. I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite. They timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight. I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite, cause they timid. Look, wait. I got people trying to wish and pray that I'ma fall about it. All about it till we spoke in person. Don't wanna talk about it now, huh? Oh, you sound tough. Toying with them, don't get wound up. How you wound up? Another number in the round up. Put the town up. I built this thing up from the ground up. And if I bounce up, I get my crown stuck. Green light go. Got the east side flow. I'm a giant in the space like FIFA 4. All the kids sing along like EIO. Every time when they see my show. Thinking that it happened overnight. Yeah, didn't. In it for the long haul flight. Committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite. I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite. They timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight. I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite, cause I'm timid. Look,
Drink so much, you throwing up my gang sign. Just still thing.
but you know I'm here now to stay. I'm hungry, boy, I'm not here to play. Thinking that it happened overnight, didn't. In it for the long haul flight, committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite, they timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight, I'm committed. Wanted me to fail out of spite, but I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite, cause they timid. Look, wait.
I just want to know, is Josh Allen still in the MVP running? That's all I want to know when they get on TV tomorrow. Are we still buying off into this Josh Allen MVP hype?
Depends on how you finish the game.
Oh my God. Bro still don't get it.
I don't get it. I do get it. I mean, are we looking at this from a racial aspect or a football aspect or both?
I'm looking at it like he just the same Josh Allen. He just finally playing a real team.
I mean, the same Josh Allen would mean he's throwing interceptions and fumbles and all of that.
Be cool.
Right.
I'm saying sit tight. That's coming.
That's what I just literally said. Depends on how he finished the game.
Right, but even if he finish a game and struggle and don't throw no turnovers, I mean, that's Chinese, man. As far as like how they've been hyping him up.
Oh, it's not, though. Chinese.
To you, it's not.
By the standard, it's not.
Bro, by the standard, the Bills not going to have that record to make him MVP. Like, you still think a dude can get MVP in the NFL and have a decent record, and it's just not going to happen. It hasn't happened.
So, who they going to lose to? Who all going to beat the Bills? Okay, the Ravens beat them. Now what? Who all going to beat them? Who are these teams that's going to do it?
Houston gonna beat them. Seattle gonna beat them. The Jets gonna win one. Kansas City gonna beat them. I think Detroit gonna get them. I'm gonna say the Rams. If Week 14, if Puka Nacua or Cooper Kupp is back, either one of them, I'm gonna say the Rams can beat them.
11-6, Buffalo Bills. What we looking at?
That ain't gonna get him MVP.
I mean, you were saying that like with so much force and adamancy. I mean, so who is? Like, who wins?
What you mean? I'm saying that with force and adamancy.
That ain't gonna get him MVP. Who's gonna get it?
It's not. Whoever got the best record, fam, and the quarterback on the team with the best record, like it always is.
Which it would be who?
Shit, Pat Mahomes. The way it's looking now, if I just had to pick somebody. You ain't think the Ravens defense was real. You asked me, you talked to me like I was crazy when I said the Ravens got good defense.
The Ravens got good defense? I said you crazy for that?
No, I said you when you responded to me like I was crazy when I said the Ravens got good defense.
I said they got some good players, but they haven't been playing like it.
No, you responded to
me.
Okay.
I mean, this is not the Super Bowl.
Who said it was a Super Bowl? You said the Ravens good defense. You said the Ravens ain't have no defense. I don't know if you probably
I
just
did
don't
not
know that.
say the Raiders did not. Don't do that. I did not say the Raiders
Bro, when I
the
said the
Ravens
Ravens
didn't
got
have.
good D, you was like, the Ravens got good D? I was like, yeah. I said just
Because
because
we
they lost
haven't.
two close games, they don't mean they
That's
lost their
what I'm saying.
players.
That's exactly what I said. I said they got good players, but I said they haven't been playing like it. And I said coming into this game, the Bills are rolling.
The Bills ain't
But I
played nobody, like I told you.
okay, cool. They ain't my team. I don't give a fuck. It's like that.
I just didn't want you to get off the train that them people was trying to put everybody on. I just didn't want you to board that Josh Allen hype train. I seen the play.
You still talking about a Josh Allen hype train, and the dude ain't did nothing still. Like they lose, his team is losing today. Cool. Like what's the Josh Allen hype train?
That the media tried to put everybody on saying this man was finna win MVP. That's the hype train I'm talking about. Like you ain't see that one?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, dude. You tripping right now.
You tripping. That man, I'm going out with so me and you ain't just been talking about this the past few days.
I didn't say anything about this dude. MVP hype train is about to get derailed or he ain't worthy of MVP. No, I haven't said that these past few days. What are you talking about?
You must be playing because you ain't even listening to nothing I'm saying. So you must be playing and talking at the same time.
Nah, man, you on today.
I ain't on nothing, bro. I said the media to put everybody on a hype train. I ain't say nothing about you said that you offered or nothing like that. I said the media has been calling for this man MVP saying it's like he was running away on some shit or something.
It's been worthy of it. Why? I ain't getting it.
I don't know why you ain't getting it because he ain't played nobody. That's what I was trying to tell you the whole time.
Dale, it's not going to matter if he played somebody or did this or did that. It all depends on how he looks. That's my point with you. It depends on how he looks. Are we seeing the turnovers? Is he going to lead the league in interceptions this year? Let me ask you that. Is it?
I'm saying he ain't gonna win it. I'm saying he ain't gonna win it. I ain't got no little stuff to pick apart and nothing like that. I'm saying he ain't gonna win it, and I wasn't impressed by them 3 games.
Puts him in the running. 11-6 puts him in the running, depending on how he looks and what his numbers
11-6 do not put him in the running. That's what you fail to realize. No, it don't. Because if there's a team that has a better record with a star quarterback on that team, that quarterback is gonna win MVP.
11-6 might be one in the AFC this year.
We'll see.
I'm by no means defending Josh Allen whatsoever. I'm just simply acknowledging the fact that I'm not seeing a turnover-prone quarterback so far this year. That we scrutinized him for last year, I'm not seeing. His team is down right now. Okay, cool, whatever. Even if they lose, cool. But how does he look?
Not good at all right now.
Yeah, short ass.
Bgod, that's all we need, you understand what I'm saying? Everybody else is sour, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, family, turn your back on you, everything, you know what I'm talking about? But you know one thing, you got a soldier like me, I'm gonna stay solid, baby, to the bone, bro, so you know me. You understand what I'm saying? Off the top. Yeah.
I don't need your flowers, I'm living. First time I seen $1 million, I squinted. Bro, give me a pack to help me hustle. Came a long way from the project buildings. That's where Granny went when she left Louisiana, trying to dodge Jim Crow. But you can't escape the master staying